It's finally happening. The severe injustice which was being carried out during the Barack Hussein Obama administration is finally coming to an end after President Donald Trump cleared the path for WikiLeaks founder, and hero to many of us American patriots, Julian Assange, to enter the United States without fear of arrest or deportation. On Tuesday, WikiLeaks posted a tweet saying that the U.S. government had finally ended its bogus 8-year grand jury investigations against WikiLeaks and its founder. Of course, these proceedings were started by the Obama administration, which was like the Nixon administration on steroids when it came to his list of enemies. The WikiLeaks tweet confirmed the State Department's reference to freedom of speech in Iran was a coded communication intended to extend the umbrella of free speech and press rights to WikiLeaks, in a clear reversal of the policy in which both CIA Director Mike Pompeo and Attorney General Sessions have argued that arresting Julian Assange is a priority. The Guardian reports, arresting Julian Assange is a priority, says U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions' Justice Department stepping up efforts to prosecute WikiLeaks founder, as CNN reports that charges have been drawn up. Hours later it was reported by CNN that authorities have prepared charges against Assange, who is currently holed up at the Ecuadorian embassy in London. Donald Trump lavished praise on the anti-secrecy website during the presidential election campaign. "I love WikiLeaks," he once told a rally. But his administration has struck a different tone. Asked whether it was a priority for the Justice Department to arrest Assange once and for all, Sessions told a press conference in El Paso, Texas, on Thursday, "We are going to step up our effort and already are stepping up our efforts on all leaks. This is a matter that's gone beyond anything I'm aware of. We have professionals that have been in the security business of the United States for many years that are shocked by the number of leaks, and some of them are quite serious." He added, "So yes, it is a priority. We've already begun to step up our efforts, and whenever a case can be made, we will seek to put some people in gaol." Citing unnamed officials, CNN reported that prosecutors have struggled with whether the Australian is protected from prosecution by the First Amendment, but now believe they have found a path forward. A spokesman for the Justice Department declined to comment. Barry Pollock, Assange's lawyer, denied any knowledge of imminent prosecution. "We've had no communication with the Department of Justice and they have not indicated to me that they have brought any charges against Mr. Assange," he told CNN. "They've been unwilling to have any discussion at all, despite our repeated requests that they let us know what Mr. Assange's status is in any pending investigations. There's no reason why WikiLeaks should be treated differently from any other publisher." U.S. authorities has been investigating Assange and WikiLeaks since at least 2010, when it released, in cooperation with publications including The Guardian, more than 250,000 classified cables from U.S. embassies leaked by U.S. Army whistleblower Chelsea Manning. Republican politicians expressed fury at the time, accusing Assange of treason, and Trump himself told an interviewer, "I think it's disgraceful, I think there should be like death penalty or something." All that changed during the election when WikiLeaks published emails acquired via Russian-backed hackers from the Democratic National Committee and Hillary Clinton's campaign. Trump and his associates seized on the revelations, citing them with relish during speeches, prompting accusations of cynical opportunism. Now in power, their attitude seems to have reverted to Republican orthodoxy. In a speech last week and a speech at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, the CIA Director, Mike Pompeo, said, "It's time to call out WikiLeaks for what it really is, a non-state hostile intelligence service often abetted by state actors like Russia." He added, "Julian Assange has no First Amendment freedoms. He's sitting in an embassy in London. He's not a U.S. citizen. But U.S. authorities cannot touch Assange while he remains in the Ecuadorian embassy in Britain, seeking to avoid an arrest warrant on rape allegations in Sweden." Socialist candidate Lenin Moreno, who won the recent election in Ecuador, has promised not to extradite Assange. In a clear break from statements Attorney General Jeff Sessions has made in the past, Attorneys for the Trump administration argued that it is not clear that Assange had actually violated national security laws. Even if it can be shown he published U.S. national security classified documents, it would all still fall under the First Amendment and the right to publish clause. So basically the Trump administration is confirming it believes in the freedom of the press even if what they are publishing is something the president might not agree with. What a departure from Barry Soetero's administration. Julian Assange shouldn't be investigated. In fact, he should be given a medal for saving us from the evil that is the Democrat Party. By exposing the truth about them, he showed the world who the real corrupt and racist hacks are. Please share if you agree Assange is a national hero and should be treated as such. Follow us on Facebook at Freedom Daily.